Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Monthly Horoscope for November 2019. This is for you coming from Aquarius. First, let me give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Now, the first card that I'm going to pull for you will have to do with your first 15 days of November. And I'm going to tackle your area of job for you coming from Aquarius. It's a good card. It's a card of sunshine. It's a card of progress. So, in areas of job, you're going to get some good news. All you need not to do with this card is to be too dominating or too pushy. So, take the soft approach and you will see that in your job area you will be very supported and create very good news for yourself. So your element of expansion is also going to be seen. Now we're going to talk about your business, and let's see the first 15 days you coming from Aquarius what the it says. It's a card of expansion, it's a card of security. So there's security taking place, and you can beat the opposition with this card. The only thing is your exposure to risk is something you have to control. So don't be overly ambitious. Try to be a person to be reasonable and go as far as you can in expansion plans, but don't overreach yourself. That's all. Now, regarding romance, and what if you find a new romance in the first days? What might happen? Well, it's a card of Venus. So Venus protects you, and Venus will make you be rewarded. So you will find the possibility of a new romance which will be very helpful for you. The only downside of this card is aggression, either from you or either from the new romance partner. So if you see aggression, then learn how to cope with it with this partner. And don't let the aggression come from you. So take it nice and easy, and you will do well with your new romance that you might find in the first 15 days of November. And what if you already have a romance going on? How is that going to happen? There is conflict from this card. Either what you plan to do together, either together, there is conflict. So since it's you listening to me, stay away from creating the conflict in any area in the first 15 days of November with your ongoing romance, and things will settle down. It's only 15 days after all. Don't be too pushy and demanding. Now, what you have an ongoing romance, what if you have one right now? How is that going to do in the first 15 days of November? And let's see. And that seems to be going quite well for you coming from Aquarius, this card. It says pleasant things are waiting to happen. And past effort, you may have met this person for some time in the past. And this getting together to form either a new romance or an ongoing romance is going to help you a lot. So if it's an ongoing romance, you're going to be rewarded. Perhaps it's going to the next stage of marriage, or perhaps else investing in a car together or a condo. So it's a good card, whether for new romance or ongoing romance. And what about marriage in case you're married? Let's see what this card may say. You coming from Aquarius. I like this card. It says that many good possibilities are going to happen in the first 15 days in your marriage area to be very happy. So go out, be bonding together, expect and experiment what each of you wants to do, and you will see many things are there. So good card for you. Now, what about the last 15 days of November? So let me shuffle these cards and see what I may pull for you. And for your last 15 days, for you coming from Aquarius. Well, job-wise, it says too much you have taken on. Your responsibilities are confusing you. So this is a card of trouble. So talk to your superiors at your job, your bosses. Get more help. because there's too much complication going on here. And there, you have to avoid clash as well in the last 15 days. And don't dominate and don't challenge your superiors. Otherwise, you'll be in bad light. Now, what about business for you coming from Aquarius for the last 15 days? Well, it says if you're too daring, you are attracting complications in business. You are going to be cheated, you're going to be let down, you're going to be disappointed. So minimize your exposure to if you're chasing something new in business. And in your ongoing business also, you can be cheated, you can be let down. So your exposure to risk must be lessened and you got to play safe in the last 15 days where business is concerned. And what if you find a new romance in the last 15 days? Let's see what that happens. In many ways, it's a good card, but in some ways, it says that there will be delay in wanting in what you want in the new romance. So don't rush into it. These last 15 days are going to be very frustrating. Either you are dominating in demand, either your new romance partner does it. No need to be worried about breakdown. It just says be patient in the last 16 days or 15 days, and you will do much better when you find a new romance. And what if you have an ongoing romance? Let's see what the card says. Your ongoing romance, there can be problems about money or control, two things. So tell yourself, is you listening to me, if you want to keep your ongoing romance happy, you don't want to be pushy and demanding, and well, do worry about the financial side of it because the risk is there in whatever you want to do. So try and go slow in making a decision of any kind where finances are concerned. You're not very safe in this last 15 days of an ongoing romance. And now let's talk about your marriage. And let's see what this card might say. Well, it's a Venus card. And a Venus card for you coming from Aquarius is good. There's the red moon and there's the yellow sun. So conflict is also there. So in your marriage, be careful that you might have conflict in the sense of words or actions. So play safe, be flexible, be appreciating, and you will mellow this card to make your last 15 days better for you. Don't dominate either. Now I'm going to go to talk to you about your lucky ages, you coming from Aquarius, for the whole month of November. These ages I'm going to mention will represent people who become very lucky. And the ages I'm going to see from this card, will be the ages of 13 or 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or even 76. If you're of these ages, you're going to be very lucky. Not everything, but in some areas, you're going to excel. So choose the areas that you want in the month of November and go after them, and you'll deal with it excellently and show very good results. Now, what about lucky dates? DATES. Let's see what the card says. And your lucky dates are going to be from this card. From this card, I'm going to say that the 8th, the 17th, and the 26th are going to be very lucky dates for you. It's a Venus represent. So tell yourself that 8, 17, and any area of your life, even to go to casinos, day and night, you're going to be lucky in something or another. Now about your lucky colors. So let's see what color. Every planet rules color. So when we wear or use a color or touch a color, we open a channel of energy to the planet. And what are the colors from here I'm going to choose? Well, this is a card of the moon and the night. So I'm going to say black. So wear plenty of black as much as you can during the month of November, and you will attract plenty of good luck in everything that you want. And now what about direction energy? Well, there are 9 planets surrounding us. north, south, east, west, wherever we face, we are going to be facing a direction for you. And then to pull for you from this card will be west. I would say face west, and you will be inspired and attract a lot of good luck to help you be successful in every area of your life. Well, I have a 90-minute session for you. It's going to cost you USD $50 to know your next 8 or 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. And I will give you a lot of information from the universe, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky directions. And I will teach you how to create the lottery luck. There are ways to teach you. I will look at your palms to see the signs that show inheritance or lottery luck. And I will also show you how to reach that supernatural energy within you. We all have it. I have it. Everyone has it. The trick is to learn how to communicate and contact with that. So we can get into that supernatural stream, like winning lotteries or like finding that extra bit of luck to be better than the rest in everything that we do. So send me that email at andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. And I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, have a good month and goodbye.